Good day everyone. In this video, we will be tackling the essence of Greek drama, particularly in the genre of comedy. The infographics presented will be focused on Greek comedy, the emotions from Greek comedy, and the three periods of comedy, namely Old Comedy, Middle Comedy, and New Comedy. Let's start. Comedy in drama refers to the presence of humorous elements or situations. Its purpose is to lighten the mood or provide comedic relief. Comedy and drama can take various forms, including witty dialogue, humorous characters, situational comedy, or slapstick humor. There are numerous emotions that can be evoked from watching a Greek comedy play. In Greek comedy, joy is a pleasurable state of mind that is conceptually shared by other positive feelings, like gladness, elation, contentment, and even amusement. Often portrayed as positive, cheerful moments in a joyful ambience, evoking a sense of communal celebration. An example of this is Aristophanes' comedy Lysistrata, which tells the story of ancient women who have grown frustrated with warfare and decided to take matters into their own hands. Frequently depicted as the raunchy plays that arrive at the end of each tragic trilogy is satire or mockery. Actors in satire plays were dressed as satyrs who are fabled half-human or half-god beings. Aristophanes' The Clouds is a powerful satire play that mocks the intellectual pretensions of Athenian society, particularly the sophists.
This is irony. In Greek drama, irony is a brilliant literary weapon that creates a gap between what appears to be real and what is actually true. This is frequently demonstrated through verbal irony, situational irony, and dramatic irony. An example of this is The Frogs. Irony is employed in the context of a journey to the underworld to bring back the great playwright Euripides. This is a social comedy that showcases the everyday life of Athens. The ironic portrayal of the revered playwrights adds layers of humor. So now, anger. Anger is a powerful and often destructive emotion in Greek drama, and often depicted in a comical and exaggerated manner. It can be shown through the characters' passionate dialogue, confrontations, and actions, producing a dramatic environment of heightened emotions. An example of this is Aristophanes' The Knights, where it utilizes anger as a comedic device. The play satirizes the political figure Cleon, portraying him as a hot-tempered and tyrannical figure. The exaggeration of Cleon's anger serves both as a source of humor and pointed critique of the political climate of Athens during that time. Last is confusion. Confusion is a captivating aspect in Greek drama that actually arises from misunderstandings, mistaken identities, and convoluted plots. It adds complexity to the narrative and serves as a catalyst for comedic situations. An example of this is Aristophanes' The Birds, where confusion takes center stage as two Athenians decide to create their utopian city in the sky, disrupting the natural order of the gods and causing chaos. The confusion arises from the absurdity of the situation, the miscommunication between humans and gods, and the unpredictable consequences of challenging the established order.
Now moving on from the three different phases of comedy. Old Comedy was performed in ancient Greek, which flourished in the 5th century BC. It was known for its fantastical and absurd elements, including interactions with gods and mythical creatures. It is also made up with choral dances, masked actors, and poetic meters. Plays like Lysistrata and The Clouds are a notable representative of Old Comedy. The boundary between Old and Middle Comedy is not easily discernible, but it is considered to begin around the 4th century BC. Old Comedy centered on criticism, while Middle Comedy shifted away from direct political satire and focused on general humor and everyday life. In comparison to Old Comedy, Middle Comedy lacked a chorus. Antiphanes is one of the only few Middle Comedy writers whose works have only been preserved in fragments.
This is New Comedy. The 4th century BCE saw the emergence of New Comedy in Greek drama, a departure from the political and fantastical themes of Old Comedy. This genre concentrates on ordinary life, relationships, and domestic settings, using stock characters like cunning slaves and young loves to explore universal themes like love and family. New Comedy, distinguished by subtle humor and wit, portrays society in a more realistic and amusing light, presenting a lighter perspective on the human experience within the cultural backdrop of ancient Greece.